into it.
Yeah,
Welcome back.
Yo, welcome back, guys, to another episode of Fully On. We're here today.
We're back.
I'm excited, bro. I know. Hey, I like to apologize because we didn't post on Tuesday. Today is Wednesday.
Yes,
So,
today's Wednesday.
it was just a lot of stuff going on. He was out of town for like a week. I was just managing my time with different clients. So, yeah, man, we're back, guys. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys for tuning in to another episode. What we're drinking today, bro?
The good stuff, man. Some honey.
We're drinking one of the oldest drinks that I know of. Jack and Coke.
Oh, let's get it.
Talk about your trip a little bit, bro. How was it?
Oh, Vegas. You know what I mean? So my Vegas
How
trip.
was it?
Yeah, my Vegas trip was really good. It usually, to be honest, when I go out to Vegas, most of the times it's been for business, which I know it's very, it's Sin City and it's where you go have fun and it's where there's casinos and city that never sleeps and a lot of stuff happens or could happen at least.
I feel like Vegas is the only city that you don't care about rent, bro.
Because it's cheap.
Everybody just go spend their money there.
Oh, you mean like people? Well, yeah. I mean I feel like that's the strip. I think we have a friend who lives over there, and yeah, they're not people that live there don't care about the strip. Like they don't care.
No,
about
I'm talking
the
about
casino.
visitors though.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
if you go for like visit party, you don't care about like what your payments the next
Yeah,
day.
most people are also live the moment, so
Yeah.
they
Facts.
just focus on there, which is good sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, where you just focus and
Well,
go and just
Henry
disappear.
Offlimits have done.
Henry Offlimits. Oh,
Yeah, he has done that.
you've gone off limits.
How was it though?
Good. I mean, a lot of it's a yearly conference that we go to. It's 4 or 5 days. There's a lot of not only like personal meetings within your own office, but also just overall the company. So we're actually for a long time the company wasn't like, I wouldn't say like public, but like the big company that owned us didn't like shout us out as much. Until recently, our company started coming out in articles around the world and more like the bad rep that every company has, right? Because I feel like every company that's been around for a while has good and bad. A lot of the bad is falling off because of what we've been doing, because we're conservative, because we want to help people. Not every office runs the same, so we can't judge or control, but yeah, pretty much it was fun. It was cool.
That's good.
Vegas was dope.
Yeah. So what was your biggest take from the trip though? Like any
Like for other people, for
for
myself.
other people, for the beers.
Well, I
what
think
you do,
in anything that you decide to do in life, I think at the beginning you're not gonna know or you're not gonna be able to see clearly. I think the end goal or the future where you could be, and I think especially looking at the newer people that showed up, a lot of them had no idea how big it was. They show up and they see a lot of people and. I think a lot of it in life, you just have to throw yourself and I think you've mentioned it before. You just have to go out there and throw yourself and do it, and kind of take other people's confidence in you.
Right.
Because sometimes people could see more out of you than you could see out of yourself. So trust them, mentors.
Was it like younger people, older people? What was the age?
Yeah,
like
a lot of
demographics,
new.
like,
A lot of new. I would say
yeah.
new is the right word because all ages. All around U.S., Canada are winning.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
And I think the main thing with any business that's out there, I think online and Zoom and being able to do things virtually has changed everything drastically, especially for like appointments for in our industry of service. So when you're helping other people, if you could do it by just clicking a Zoom link,
I mean, the world's more connected now, bro.
That's why.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, look, at a certain point, like with Instagram and social media, we're connected, but we're not really connected. But
yeah, you can
like
say that.
Zoom and stuff, yeah, because you could talk but then not everyone likes that either. Or now, yeah, I feel like now we're like 3-4 years after the pandemic.
Nah, I like 2 years, like 2.5. Hey, I mean, like talking about social media. Did you see the Elon changed the Twitter name to X?
What do you think about that?
I saw it coming because
To X or like just in general the name change?
just in general to change the name because
What do you think he's trying to do with it now?
I feel like he's gonna maintain the same format of Twitter, but I feel like it's just the way he names things. Like the models, the brands.
Like there's a purpose behind
yeah, I
it.
feel like there's a purpose behind it. Like the way he named all the Teslas.
What did he name it?
Model S, Model 3, Model X, Model Y. It's so sexy. So I was like,
Oh,
yeah, you
you
know,
didn't know
yeah,
that?
yeah. I'm about. And then the price is well, it used to be when they came out. It was like was it 669 something?
He's a
69
jokester.
420? Yeah,
He's a
yeah,
jokester.
exactly.
Elon
Something
is like a weird jokester. Yeah, for sure.
I
And
mean, that was funny though, because the
people are
the
changing his
neighbors.
opinion though. I mean, now of him because he's done that and he sued Threads between Mark Zuckerberg,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Did you
yeah,
see
yeah.
that? How they're trying to fight? How real is that? How real do you think that is? The next Jake Paul versus who's the guy who they're fighting against tomorrow? Nate Diaz.
Nate Diaz, yeah, that would be a good
No,
fight,
no,
bro.
but where would you put your money though? Zuckerberg or Elon?
Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg?
Just because
Why,
I've seen
'cause
him
he's
actually
younger or
fight.
what?
No, just because I've actually seen him. He's like a black belt or like a blue belt.
Well, I mean, he's training.
Hey, he's belt. He has a belt and I don't, bro. And I don't know if Elon does. So we'll
Yeah,
see.
yeah. I said
It
Mark
could
Zuckerberg,
happen
too.
in the no. Well, they're disrespect, but they're older. I don't know if they would.
I mean,
That's what I mean. He
Mark
keeps in
Zuckerberg at
shape.
30 something, like 32, 34.
Yeah. I think Elon is in his 50s.
Yeah,
no?
yeah. He lives in his 50s.
Elon is in his 50s.
I saw a lot of people started like complaining about the flashing light of the X.
Well, yeah, I don't know. See, that's when the whole purpose thing that you said. What was that purpose? He didn't have to do that. I think he knows he didn't have to do that. So there has to be a reason why he did it, or he wasn't in charge of that. But I don't know if you knew that. But the other companies that he has have to run by him. I think
yeah.
like other
Like,
companies
he
have like
run-
boards of directors. Other people, he's the last line of decisions in all his companies.
SpaceX, Tesla, like he manages to time through the day.
I
How
think
many
so.
hours you spend on each?
I think I think I think
Yeah. You're more busy than him.
Bazinga. Bazinga. No.
Somehow you're always busy than him, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm definitely not.
Sometimes you always every time I call you in the morning, I got a busy day today, bro.
But I mean I do though. I do. No, I do.
No, he does, guys. He does.
No,
You
I
know?
put out fires and I call companies and there's a lot of clients, man. There's a lot
Oh
of
yeah, I mean,
clients.
yeah, that's good though. You know, that you always keeping your work like ahead of you, always trying to manage your time because.
Well, a lot of
it's
it
not
has to do
easy.
with scheduling. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I think when you go independent at the beginning, you don't realize that by you having all your control of your schedule, it's not easy, especially if you haven't been used to it. Because then now you have the option to wake up early, not the need.
The option.
You know, now you no. Yeah, well, literally, you looking back 1 second is like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then that's the hard part where you go from working 8 hours to working 12.
Yeah, it's like
It's
it's like Steve Harvey said once. It's like instead of saying I have to go to work, it's like I get to go to work. You know, I get to wake up, go to work. Just change one phrase and it changes the whole mood. You know.
honestly,
But
yeah,
I
it
mean,
does.
but not a lot of people think like that though. You know, that's. Yeah, there's times I'll be like, damn, I have to go to work now. You know, it's like, come on, bro. But yeah. Besides that, did you see the alien thing going on in the government?
That they're finally admitting that there's UFOs, or I haven't looked at it, but I think it's about time. What about you? What do you think? Have you always thought that there's been UFOs?
Yeah,
Or...
100%, bro.
Oh,
Like,
didn't you guys go to Area 51?
we actually did went to Area 51 with my brother.
Which they'll
But-
eventually drop the video.
Nah, we lost that video. I don't know what the video out, bro. But it was
Eventually.
2 days before was it 2018?
2018.
2018 rave thing that they were gonna go like
remember.
1,000 people are gonna go walk through the gate.
How many
whatever.
showed up? How many showed up?
That was funny,
Just
bro.
you guys.
Nah, no, I mean, see, that was 2 days before. So
You should have seen someone, though. I mean, you guys didn't see anyone.
Bro. Hey, I'm not okay. Talking about the experience, bro. The experience was weird. So we went to the back gate of Area 51. This little town called Rachel, Nevada. Pure white people, right? I'm not gonna lie. There's a weird energy, mood,
They're
or
aliens.
vibe.
They're all
Like
aliens.
if they all know what's going on and shit, you know. Like, hey, this visitor is going through the little road. Like, you feel like you're being watched.
Well, I mean, probably you guys are not the only people that do that, and they probably also knew about the next 2 days what was gonna happen. So they were probably like, "Oh, great, here it goes."
And
I'm
and the
like,
population is only like 32 people, bro.
you mean 32 people? Just 32? Did you see all of them?
Now we went to this little restaurant, like
That they all fit in one room. That's why.
yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, bro. Like everybody, it just feel like everybody's connecting, and everybody's watching you, bro. Like the vibe was so weird. You get me?
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
it seems like a neighborhood, like small.
Tinier, bro. Yeah, like
It doesn't seem like a city.
it's not. It's like a yeah.
What's
a
it called
town,
again?
a
What's the
town.
name?
Rachel.
Rachel? Like
Rachel.
the name?
Like the name.
Like the name Rachel,
Like the
like
name Rachel,
from
Nevada.
Friends.
Yep. Rachel. Yeah, but it was weird. Like, but it's trending
So
now,
is,
though,
is
you know?
yeah, is Area 51 like pretty big?
The what?
The area. I'm sure you guys like researched before you guys went. No, is
There's
the
no-
area pretty
well, this-
big?
I mean,
I don't know the exact numbers of like how big it is or anything, but
I think nobody knows how big it is. You know, only the people that work there.
what do you think it goes down? Well, obviously, right?
Well, who knows? You know, because apparently, like what we research is that from the gate that we went to, there's still a couple miles to go, which is like an hour away to the actual base. So it's like that's just deep
For,
in,
for, it,
bro.
for it to be like an hour drive.
Yeah.
For an hour drive, that's what
From
that's
the gate,
60 miles.
So,
Like
yeah,
from
you
here,
can say
like,
so. Yeah,
Like let's say I'm just in my head like from here to an hour. It's like where I used to go to school,
I
Riverside.
mean 60 miles
So
an
it's like-
hour.
Well, let's just be safe. Let's say 30 minutes. Like a 30-minute drive. I mean,
Yeah, like drive, bro, drive,
Still.
drive. You know,
still.
yeah, bro. But it's like, yeah, but I believe the aliens are real.
No, I do too. I think. Do you remember all the movies that came out? Like, was it The Fourth Kind? Do you guys remember those
Signs.
movies? No, about how like aliens come and like abduct people. Do you think that kind of alien, or do you think
hold on.
more
Let
of
me ask you
like,
another thing. Let me ask you.
or do you think more of like they live
Do you think the government have aliens though? Like,
the government,
Li-
like actually.
Lizard people.
hey, did you see the girl in the airplane? That she was screaming about, oh, the motherfucker in the bag is not real. He's changing forms and shit.
You haven't seen that shit?
No, I haven't. What am I missing over here?
bro. So
But I'm just worried about the world. I think in
so
general.
they what do you call those reptiles change? I don't know.
Shapeshifters.
Yeah, there you go. Shapeshifter. There you go.
Shapeshifters.
Yeah, yes. Apparently, it was a shapeshifter dude in the bag next to her. Apparently, she dropped an ear pod. So she was just tripping about the ear pod. That's what the guy said. So there was a guy that he came out. Hey, I was sitting. I feel like he was just looking for clout, you know. But apparently, she dropped an ear pod, and then she got mad because the dude was not moving or some shit like that. But yeah, man, she got up. She was like, "Hey, the motherfucker in the bag is not real and shit." But she looked calm though, you know. I feel like if you say shit like that, bro, you're gonna panic the fuck out of it, you know. Like start crying probably and
So
shit.
she
like,
was
fuck.
literally just trying to get
The
attention.
whole airplane went out.
So she was just
everybody was out.
So she's just trying to get attention. That's what she was trying to do.
Karen. I was say Karen.
Said it. Said it. I was trying to get to that, but he beat me to it.
No, but do you believe that the government have aliens
Karens?
position?
Oh,
I
aliens.
was like, Karens.
The government has a bunch of Karens. UFOs though, yeah, I think so. From a long time ago, I think the moment they found anything, like number one, they weren't gonna let anyone know. I mean, now I think because under certain laws, I think I just found this too. People like sue the government to release information. Like the government doesn't just release it first. Like people sue the government to release it, and then they're like, okay, and then they release like information. So I think that's why to this point we're finally there to where they admit that they have some, but they've been having some since.
Do you think? I mean, it's like Elon Musk said, bro. If they have the power to come all the way here, so let's say the aliens comes out of space, right? If they have the technology to come all the way here, We ain't shit to them.
But they might not know that about us. As in, like, remember, they're alien. They're alien to us, but we're also alien to them.
To them, yeah.
So, like, what we don't know about them, they also don't know anything about us. So they might think that like we could do something and we haven't shown them yet, or we're dangerous.
But to
and
the fact to get captured, or do you think that how the fuck would they like how would they
I'm
like
not trying to
communicate?
relate this at all, but like Native Americans, you know what I mean? Like like they came from Europe, they lied to them.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean?
but they look humans form, but you know, like same species. If the alien looks different than humans, how would there would be no way to communicate with aliens, bro? And to an alien that has maybe 1,000% better technology to get captured easily, it wouldn't
See,
make
well,
no
yeah,
sense to them either.
Yeah, but I think to use better technology. I'm not saying it's not. I'm like likely it is better, but we also don't know if it's better. We also don't know. It's probably faster, but the point is like.
Okay, the point is to travel through space, to come all the way to Earth.
So your question is why did they let themselves get captured?
No, I said, well, it wasn't even a question.
Yeah.
It was just a comment. So it's like, if they have the power, not power, but technology to come all the way here for whatever, how many miles, light years they travel, we wouldn't be shit to them.
And what's your point?
Quoting Elon Musk. That one time he said, is like, oh, like, if they come all the way to us, then we ain't shit to them and shit. Like, why
come?
Why come, you know?
Why even bother? Yeah.
Why even bother come to Earth when we're not even... Instead of we capture them, they can just...
No, but I that's what I mean. In my head, at least, it's like, well, they don't know anything. And we don't know this, right? If they've continued to come for a long time and they keep returning to, let's say, the same planet or wherever they're from, then they might know more about us because they've been here longer. But I feel like if someone, like anyone, you first go somewhere and you don't know the type of, especially if you don't recognize how they look, then you don't know what they could do.
Yeah, facts.
You know, like, so it's like, oh shit, like we're scared of them, that if we stand in front of them, I feel most people think they won't lie, they'll kill you or something, or scared or something. They might think differently, might feel that way.
Do you think they will be more scared of us or us to them?
I mean, I don't know. It's a good question. I think
'Cause as a human-
physically, us of them, maybe, because we're so used to the same. Like,
Do you think that's just as a, I want to say man mindset though? Like, because the first thing that when something happens is like, oh yeah, we gotta destroy it.
well, yeah, that, and then we don't. Well, yeah, that's one thing. Destroy
like they
it,
say, it's
study
like-
it. Well, it was study it because I'm sure they.
Oh, yeah,
shot it
100%.
first.
Yeah,
shot
yeah,
it
yeah,
first,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then picked it up and went to go study it.
It's like they said that a rat whenever build a rat whenever build a rat cage, like the cage,
Uh-huh.
but a man build fucking atomic bombs to kill man. We're the only species that destroys ourselves. And what about if aliens just come peacefully? But again, man would be like, yeah, nah, we gotta kill them and then study them. You know, if they come in peace, and it's like, but there's no way to communicate.
But how do you know there's no way to communicate?
You think they speak English?
No. Interstellar.
What about
They communicate.
Is themselves communicating through time?
Wait, which one is the one with?
Okay, here's another one. Here's another one. There's things out of space that are made in Earth. How the fuck do you know what Earth is at?
Oh, it was an Interstellar.
If somebody find it, this is some type of alien found whatever the fuck is out of space, and it says made on Earth. I don't know what the fuck is Earth at?
Yeah. Yeah. Is it aliens from different planets coming all the time here, or is it all from the same planet? Yeah. Is it? Do they all look? Are
There's
they
a
all
theory.
green or some blue or some purple? Like, or
Yeah, there could be one eye,
Or
two
Star
eyes,
Wars.
5 eyes.
that's a lot to
The
talk
world
about.
will never
That's
know,
crazy.
bro. And
No, we will. I feel
and
like
you know
soon.
what the government always says? With the public. It's in every single speech at the end it says with the public.
We the public.
And that's one of the biggest lies ever. Is the public and the government. You feel me?
Yeah, I just think we're
What do you think they haven't gone back to? Human haven't gone back to the moon since 1972.
That's one thing.
And technology is one of the
that
biggest
that is
technologies
something
at the moment.
that is something that I've always wondered of, like, what's there. I've also read stuff about there might be bases in Antarctica of
I did
same
hear
thing,
about
of, like,
Antarctica about being
aliens.
like a second world, like different type of continents out there too.
Yeah, yeah, but I think there's
it's a theory
bases.
though. It's a theory.
Yeah, I think I've
But who
heard of,
knows,
like,
you know?
bases of, like, kind of like Area 51, because no one goes there. It's the only place in the world where people don't visit, and is Antarctica. So it's like it kind of makes sense for people there to be bases there. For
There's
there to
more
be
machines and video cameras in Mars
than Antarctica.
than
Probably.
yeah.
Yeah, why? You know, so yeah, there's no way you're gonna tell me that a scientist wasn't curious about what's in Antarctica. Shit, I'm curious, and I'm not a scientist. So it's like, come on. So that, yeah, and to say that it's just for habitat or animals, yeah, when did humans care about that last? I'm like, that's not. Come on. I'm like, I think a lot. There's a lot to question about aliens or UFOs or different species. I think it'd be interesting to
I
see
just
when
find
they
it
look like.
interesting how when the alien thing came out like 2 weeks ago, like 3 weeks ago, a week later the Barbie movie came out. Big distractions, whatever they were saying and shit. You know?
Well, I think that's kind of what you notice in the media. It's always distractions. It's always what narrative benefits the current person that wants to drive it. I
Right.
think. I wouldn't say that it's the top of the leadership. You know, I'm not saying that, but I think that yeah, I think media is driven by whoever wants to make you hear something. You know, and
I feel like news are like that.
yeah,
Because
well,
news, like before phones, you would see what the TV would show you.
what so
Whatever
you-
the TV
so in
would
terms
show
of
you,
media,
would see.
what do you think?
I feel like media now you choose what you see. Because Instagram, whatever you go through Instagram, whatever you have seen this past week, this past 2 weeks, so it's like you choosing the content that you receiving and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, but I also think that's kind of part of your environment too. If you're the type of person maybe that sits down, watches TV, watches news, watches distractions, well, guess what's going to be on your phone? More distractions, more things that you're probably seeing on TV. It's the Matrix algorithm, where whatever you're watching, it keeps you within that unless you knowingly remove yourself out from
Right.
it, which a lot of people. No, I mean they think things just stay the same, or maybe they don't pay enough awareness, attention, to be like, no, wait, no, let me not, or let me follow these people, or let me look at this news, So it's just independently, I think. But yeah, I think we choose it, but I feel like we don't choose it many times. As in, like, we choose it one time, and if we don't decide to change it, then we won't change it.
Have you ever like talk about and not like a subject and then just pop out of your phone?
I think everyone. I think there's been times where, like, you don't even say it out loud. It just happens. Like, are you reading my mind now too? Like, what are you doing? And yeah, I think it's become like that with marketing, like Facebook ads, Instagram ads, because they're the ones that have like the bots that could, like,
And not just that, the fact that your mic is on, bro.
even though it doesn't show that it's on.
Even though privacy, right, is a big.
Well, that's become big the last
Every
like
app
5
has
years.
privacy, right?
Like the last 5 years, privacy has become like massive too with online and hey, I'll tell you something. Online, like the internet, the world of apps, it lasted a long time really without being regulated. Because
Right.
it wasn't regulated with ads, it wasn't regulated with data, it wasn't regulated with what you can and cannot say. Now I feel like you have to be really careful about anything with posting stuff that you shouldn't. Yeah, so it's like there's been a lot of regulation, like for everything. The last
just-
like 5-10 years.
Did you see the Barbie movie?
No,
Oppenheimer?
not yet.
Not yet.
I'm,
Yeah,
I'm the type. Look, I'm the
me neither, bro.
Well,
I
I'm the
lucky
type of
gotta
person
go.
that either likes to wait till there's no one that goes to see them, or or
When they come on the TV.
on a date, or yeah, or I'll find them online. But I do like Oppenheimer just because it's more of a historical like movie, you know, and more of like context on I'm sure what happened, his story, and like the whole I don't know the whole. I kind of saw I saw some videos on the whole story, not the movie,
No, right.
but like his story and I thought it was cool. I thought it was interesting his persona.
Like an 18K type of movie.
What do you mean by that?
4K movie.
Oh, like more
8K
clear,
movie, and it's
like clarity or
Yeah,
like
there's different.
18K.
There's 8K. I think it goes 4K, 8K, 12K. I'm not sure about 18K.
so the
though, but
picture. So it's
12K.
gonna win a lot of
IMAX
awards.
camera.
So it's gonna win a lot of awards. Is it who's the one who made it?
Christopher Nolan
Yeah, the
The
director.
Transformers guy, no?
and Interstellar
Interstellar, yeah.
And Batman.
And Batman, yeah.
Oh, it wasn't Interstellar, by the way. It was the one where
Mars.
Emily Blunt is talking to the things in the ship.
Oh, Arrival.
Arrival.
Arrival, yeah, that's a good movie too.
It was Arrival.
Hey, did you see what?
Best alien movie.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
Arrival.
100%, yeah.
That's why I'm telling you, it's an alien movie. What if it's like that and they don't communicate through? It takes some
Hey
time
man,
to decipher.
I like science.
What if it? Yeah.
No,
You know, I've never. Did I see
What was
signs
the name again?
of what?
The movie.
The Arrival is the best alien movie according to this panel.
it's gonna be right here, guys. It's gonna be right here.
Out there. Yeah, no, I really think
No,
that we could communicate like that.
There's really good movies out there, bro. About aliens. There's really good movies.
Yeah,
I never
there
lied
is.
to you,
Yeah, there is. That one's for like modern. You know, new one. I think
you
it's,
can say so.
and it's logical. You can kind of think, okay, they're gonna come. Okay, they're gonna take some time to get to know them. They came in peace, which is what we
Exactly.
want to focus on.
Trade.
And you see how the military acted.
Well, that's how they're
Ignorant
gonna.
shit.
No, but yeah,
I don't give a fuck, bro.
Ignorant.
I don't support that shit either.
We will keep our comments reserved of authority.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech, yes. But yeah,
I consider myself a content creator. A content
Hey,
creator.
I'm bided by the SEC, so the Securities and Exchange Commission.
Nah, but no disrespect to nobody.
No.
But in the movie, yes, they acted very stupid.
No, but yeah, I mean, movies
Hey,
are.
did you see what I sent you? The AI created the AI. So I'll put it right here. The video right here, right? AI created in 7 hours this trailer.
How long is the trailer?
Huh?
How long is the trailer?
Like it's just a movie trailer for like a minute, but it takes 7 hours, and it looked like 100% real movie, bro. That shit was crazy. I told you like a couple episodes ago that AI was gonna create, like it's gonna work perfect on movie, like to help movies out,
Yeah, I think.
especially scary movies, bro.
Why do you think? Well, that's another topic we could cover. Well, why do you think the writers and the actors in Hollywood have been on strike for 3 months? They've been
Oh,
on strike
shit.
for 3 months, meaning that like shows like those nightly shows that are at midnight, you know, they've been gone. They've been out for like 2-3 months. The only things that have been running. I don't watch TV, so
Yeah, I
I
don't
know
watch
this.
TV. Yeah, no,
But
yeah.
apparently, it's only like reruns or like the best of Jimmy Fallon or like the best of whoever the other night host is. I don't,
Conan O'Brien.
yeah.
Yeah, Conan
The only
O'Brien,
like
yeah.
the best of. Ya no sale like
shit.
new shows.
I didn't know that.
And like movies now, which was the other movie that they had like a date that it was gonna come out. Now they're like, oh, we don't know if it's gonna come out.
Did you see the Flash? It was apparently the worst movie in a decade.
As he should be.
It was the worst performance movie, and they lost like, if I'm not mistaken, like almost $300 million, and it made to make it was a 1 billion something, so more than half lost, bro.
Yeah, like when I saw both of those, I was confused. I was like, wait, excuse me, what? I was like, yeah, no, that's crazy. Didn't they use the same flash from the episode? Oh no, they didn't. One of the first things that I noticed when I saw the actor, I was like, bad choice.
Yeah, one.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry to you, the actor, but you don't seem like the Flash guy to me. At least the Flash that we thought growing up that would be a Flash. Like I picture him a
He
little
would
bit
look
taller.
cool, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
like look cool.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he wasn't a nerd or a geek, or if you want to picture. I didn't see the movie.
Yeah, I
Clearly,
mean, we neither,
who
but
did?
I was
mean,
just
who did?
reading, and then it was like,
But yeah, and then you have to. So I saw a clip of the movie, not all of it, but then you somehow find the future self or the past self of you. Y eres igual de inútil. I mean, you're the same as. Yeah, no, I think they lost a lot of people. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, that was a lot of money, bro. And there's another movie too of DC. The It lost a lot of money too. I forgot what movie was it though. It came out before.
You said it's a DC movie.
Yeah, la que te gusta a vos era.
Green Lantern.
No.
Oh, Green Lantern was bad too.
DC.
El bichito.
Punisher. He just made a movie. I think he just made a movie.
Nah, he's a
Beetlejuice.
kid that turns into a grown up.
Oh, Shazam.
Shazam, there you go.
Shazam.
So apparently they lost another like 150 or like.
Oh, también Black
something
Adam.
million.
También Black
Black
Adam.
Adam was too. Yeah, they lost a lot of money on that one too.
I saw that one. That one.
So it's like 3 movies, bro.
Wasn't that
of
interesting.
DC.
I thought it was good.
It was.
I thought it was good.
Fuck
yeah.
no, bro.
No, look, it was good. The storyline, yeah.
The storyline, yeah.
The storyline was good, but
I didn't see it, so.
he made his own
Wrong
movie.
movie.
He made his own movie again.
Wrong movie.
The Rock hasn't done, I guess, going to The Rock. He hasn't done so good recently either. His XFL, the league that he made of football, I don't think he's done that well. I think the first like 4 or 5 games were like on ESPN, and then
I mean, I think the Rock is just making a lot of money on the Under Armour shit.
well, it's an established brand. He just put his
Yeah.
horns on it.
I was
Literally.
reading today, quoted by Dana White, the fighter. So Under Armour sponsors the UFC.
Ah.
So the fighters are required to walk to the ring in Under Armour shoes. That shit's no joke, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, well, I mean,
So
I'm
they,
sure it has
they
to
cannot
be,
wear no other shoes than Under Armour.
And that's not. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's super
You
cool.
feel me? But anyways, I don't. I don't.
No,
really
look,
care
but
about the brand.
I'm still pretty sure that's Dana
The
White,
Rockers.
and he just got. Didn't he just get that juice? What is it called? Prime, as the sponsor.
Who?
Oh no, that's Barcelona, huh? That's Barcelona.
That's Barcelona with Prime with Logan Paul.
I don't know if that's smart, but they're trying
Bro,
to get a new demographic.
They smart, bro. Just whatever
No,
brand.
I'm not
Logan
talking
Paul.
about. I'm not talking about Paul or the other guy. I'm talking about Barcelona. Like, that's a whole other.
I think it's smart because the market of Prime is teens and young kids. So the fact that bro, is, for example, Gatorade has been in the game for 25 years. Prime just passed whatever Gatorade made in the 25 years in less than like 5 years, bro. So it's like the market behind it is unique, perfect. You know what I'm talking about? So
Maybe
it's
not
like,
unique. Maybe they already have it established. But like, I think Gatorade could do it too. They just need to partner with influencers and try a different approach. Not the same product. So they can go and be like, look, it's the same Gatorade that we've been having for years. Just that Fadi has it now. They can't do that.
I feel like they need an energy drink. Gatorade.
Yeah, like a specific, like a name, another name.
Yeah,
That for them to be like, boom, now influencers have it. And like, that's it. So you got to go get it from them, order from their site. We're not going to do it on the stores. They'll sell out immediately. And they'll pass them again. I think they have the marketing team to be able to do it. Of course they do. Just that maybe they don't want to anymore. And that's why I would say I don't think it's a good idea for Barca, not for the company. More so because they have financial problems. But that's something else.
I don't think it will work.
Why?
They haven't done it in 25 years.
It's like by the way, this has been proven that it's wrong, but the whole saying of like you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I think you can.
Right.
I think you can, but I think it depends who's in leadership or who's in like the top. Because if they think no, why are we gonna change? No, for what? We've done the same thing for 25 years. Why are we gonna change? it becomes more like an identity. Like now they have to think, okay, well, everyone's gonna see Gatorade different, like completely different. So, what if we completely shit the bed? Like,
Right.
now not only that brand, not only the energy drink is done, but now the other drinks are dead, because it's like, nah, pues, they messed up, so we're just gonna
I
go
feel
with
like I don't
Prime.
think I don't think in energy drink because the market is too big for energy drink. You got Red Bull, Monster, all those.
Yeah, but there's
See, but all those brands they sponsor. I want to say big athletes, straight athletes. I don't think Gatorade does that. Do they sponsor like straight athletes
yeah,
or
well,
teams?
no, I think they do athletes too. Or look, I don't know the details like you like that like
Right,
that.
right,
Like if
right.
it's
Yeah, me neither. So.
like team sponsored, I think both. I would assume it's both. Because like I've heard official team sponsors. I've heard like, um, well, players don't really say officially sponsored. I think they sponsor both. Honestly, they do like tennis.
I just feel like it's late for them to change something.
I don't think it's ever too late.
I feel like it's already like established as what Gatorade is.
Yeah, well, look at McDonald's. McDonald's is another that challenge that you did, the Grimace challenge. They're opening up new restaurants using Grimace's name because Grimace challenge did so good that now they're starting
Oh,
a
yeah, I
new
know. Yeah,
restaurant.
yeah. They sold
with
out like a month earlier.
with a different name. Now that's exactly what they're doing. McDonald's is opening up a different restaurant with a different name. Kind of same concept, just based on it's probably gonna be purple.
Yeah, most likely, yeah, purple, yeah.
So that's what they're doing. We'll see if it works. TBD. TBD.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
that'd
just
be
think though,
interesting.
yeah, I feel just for Gatorade. Not a lot of people drink Gatorade.
No, and then I think everyone knows that flavor already, like all the flavors. Like like so it's there's a lot of different drinks out there, sports drinks, that exist. So I think they can. Bro. I think someone like Powerade can't. You know what I mean? Like, because Powerade is way smaller.
Nah,
Powerade
bro,
can't
nah,
do it.
nah.
Because it's way small. It only
Yeah.
has like 4 or 5 of the same flavors. Yeah, Gatorade has a lot of different lines. They just came out. They did just come out with Oh, what am I talking about? They do have an energy drink.
See, but okay, what makes
Yeah, they do. I think it's forgot what it's called, but they do have an energy drink.
it's
It's
the
at
lime?
7-Eleven.
Is it the lime and something?
No, they do have an energy drink. I forgot what it's called. G2G. G2G.
Or do you?
Gatorade.
Yeah, look it up for. I'm gonna drink.
Energy. Yeah, so I found it. So the name of the Gatorade energy drink, believe it or not, is called Fast Twitch.
I did not know that.
Fast Twitch.
It's literally called that's funny, but it's
First of
called
all, okay,
Fast Twitch.
It doesn't catch my attention at all, bro.
Who wants a Twitch? There's number one. It's just faster.
You see what I mean? Like the name, nah, bro. The name is
No, but it exists.
Prime, bro,
No, I've
Prime.
tried it, and it does give you energy. I think a lot actually. But yeah, I don't know.
I just feel like
I think they're trying. They're probably
bro,
testing it out. They're
the
probably
fact-
testing it out.
The fact that Prime had a Super Bowl commercial, bro. It less than 3 years. Logan Paul, bro. They had a Super Bowl in the last Super Bowl. Prime commercial, bro. In less than
No, believe me, I think they're doing well. I think they're great. I think right now I want to see how they.
what makes
I want to see how Logan Paul gets out of the current lawsuits though. On how his energy drink has like what 20 times the amount
caffeine?
of sugar of a
Caffeine.
caffeine as a soda or something. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting, especially in this health world that we like live in now. It's like, ugh.
I just
Not
find
that it'll affect him now with all the money he just got from like signing these deals.
Oh
but,
yeah,
in
in the WWE, yeah.
settlement
In the
real
wrestling,
quick and
I just find it interesting what makes a content creator marketing bigger than a 25-year-old company.
believing in new ideas. I don't think
Yeah.
Gatorade. Yeah, it's because you're a big ship, bro. It's
I'll
really
put you-
hard. It's
I'll put
really
you another
hard to
example,
shift
bro.
a whole company.
Right. Mr. Beast with the burger shit. Well, he owns 2 businesses, which is the Mr. Beast Burger that the grand opening of the #1 restaurant in the U.S. They broke the record of selling burgers by 4 times. And then the chocolates. The chocolates is bigger than fucking Hershey's and Snickers and all that shit. In less than 5 years, 10 years, bro. You get me?
I think the well, in my opinion, I think the big difference has been, I think these brands, these big brands, I don't think if you see it now in terms of marketing, they haven't really tried to get your attention. They've just been trying to get you to buy.
Mm-hmm.
I think with the new brands, they try to get your attention. So you could like go crazy. I feel like, yeah, I don't know, like Gatorade, they don't try to overdo it. I feel like now with like, yeah, influencers, and now you see things everywhere. It's like you don't have another option.
Do you think it's the fact that, again, like I said, we choose what we watch, so we want what we see.
Yeah.
So it's like, of course, if somebody
That's
that
why
we
it goes to attention.
yeah, so it's like, shit, somebody just come up with a product, oh, I'm gonna go get it and shit, you know. You so deep into somebody's, I want to say, work, that you want
That's
everything
literally
they
all you
have.
see.
Yeah,
No, and that's what you will
literally-
see.
Yeah.
That is what you will see. Yeah, today's world, I think, is exactly like that. That's why a lot of people say, "Show me your friends," and like I'll tell you your future.
Who you are?
I'll tell you who you are. Yeah, I think aside from like a marketing team, that's a good point. That I think if they had a specific content creator just for like online social media or an influencer that would just focus on Gatorade.
Who do you think would be the perfect match for that? The perfect match. We're talking about bigger than Mr. Beast and Logan Paul.
Not right. That could be.
The only person I think is Cristiano Ronaldo. But he don't do content.
Oh, he's too busy. In terms of Gatorade,
Because there's no other content creator that can help Gatorade out, in my opinion.
there isn't. I'm trying to think in terms of creator. Well, you guys probably know more of them than I do. You guys probably see all of that. Creators.
See, I don't even think there's a way to create content for Gatorade.
Wait, why? I don't know, man. My mind personally just always thinks openly. So it could be
Drink
like Matt
Gatorade.
Damon. It could be like Matt Damon. It could be, you know who that is, right? It could be like even George Clooney, because they're big. But I
Right.
mean, they just have to. The idea of sharing it has to be unique.
Look, here's an example. I want to say the motivation for this podcast. The Nelk Boys
Okay, yeah,
with the Happy Dads.
yeah.
But they have a way to market that shit, which is partying.
With who? What?
Partying.
Partying.
Every single party they go to, every single bar they go to, every single club they go to, Happy Dads is already there. You know?
Yeah, well, that's
so it's
sponsors.
like, yeah. Not sponsored, but it's like, they know how to market that shit. You know? So,
That's why I think anyone could do it. Because what's
Right.
what's so hard about us getting Gatorade to send us their new product right here and just putting it here?
That's what I'm saying. Content creators.
Yeah. And then that's why, and that's us, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like now imagine someone who's not Mr. Beast or who's not us or who's not the Nelk Boys or who has a couple 100,000 followers. Yeah, Gatorade would be like, yeah, you do it. I say I like your content. And I think if you came to our studio and you did it from here, yeah, because I don't know about you doing it. But you come to our studio, we'll set it all up, and all you have to do is just be you and just carry the product, take it everywhere, give it out for free, right? And tell people, like, hey, just try it. What do you think? Like, does it get you twitched? You know what I mean? Does it make you twitch? Hey, Gatorade, I just got your commercial.
so what you're saying is just whatever the new brands are doing.
I don't know if they're gonna do it because again, these companies are ran by a board, so that board has to approve things. That takes a process, and then to change the direction of a company from being traditional marketing to now new marketing to social media marketing. I say slow. It's slow. It's slower. That's why Prime and all these other companies are able to do it because they don't have that structure. They don't have that structure of like, okay, then we have to ask for permission and then has to go through that department.
Yeah, facts.
And then it has to go through that department and that's going to take 2 years. And then, no, Jake and the other guy were just like,
You
let's
make
do
decisions,
it.
yeah.
Let's do it. and that's it. So that's why.
I mean, the fact to sponsor Barcelona is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Well, I
was.
think Barca.
Yeah, I mean
I
that,
don't
that
know
was a
who
big
went,
move. Though,
who
no
went to
matter.
who? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, good point.
Like,
Yep.
did Prime go to them, or they went to? That's what I want to know. Because they're basically. I don't know what they did. Well, that was a different thing. But like, I just think it's they're selling too much of their own rights. The team, to get big sponsors or different direction. So, I feel like they're selling out. And I don't think as a big team they should. But anyway.
I mean, I just want to say congrats to Logan Paul and Jake Paul. They everything they had done, empire they have created. It just
no, really, really, and that leads us a little bit to this weekend, no?
hell yeah, bro.
What's
Saturday,
going on this weekend?
Saturday, Nate Diaz versus Jake Paul, bro. That's gonna be a good fight.
Nate Diaz.
Jake Paul for me, bro.
Okay, well, there you go. I bet you $1.
It's fixed.
Nate, I mean, I see. I don't think it's fixed, but Nate Diaz is a UFC fighter. The gloves are lighter at UFC than in boxing. That same thing that happened to McGregor, that he got tired.
Fixed.
That he got tired quick. So I feel like Nate Diaz is gonna get tired quick.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I true maybe, but I also feel like Nate Diaz is he's down to get beat up.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, to be honest,
Yeah, bro.
he's always the first one bleeding. I feel like, his fights, but he kicks your ass. So he'll find a way to kick Jake, right? Logan. Jake Paul's. I think he'll find a way to hit him. Now that's the thing, and if he lets himself get hit too much, then is where, because I'm sure Jake could hit. So it's. I don't know.
Well, we're gonna watch it, so we can talk about the next episode.
Cool. We'll be
You
here.
know?
We'll be here watching it. Good luck to the guy. Like you said, the Paul brothers have been smart, man.
Oh yeah,
and
everything they do, bro.
But I think like 80% of it has to do with marketing.
Yeah.
Because like, I'm sure they could tell you they weren't that great at the beginning.
To the fact that Jake is the number one YouTuber that makes that much money out of YouTube.
And he doesn't have the most followers, right?
Yeah, it's how, bro.
Sponsorship,
crazy,
it's
yeah.
network. He probably he found out to get into the right circles.
Yeah, man. But good episode though.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I think
That was
it's,
good.
I
That
think
was
it
good. Good talks.
A little bit of everything.
Aliens are real for me.
Yeah, but
Make sure you guys follow my co-host Instagram.
yeah, so it's my first name, Jorge Sandoval, WFG, at Instagram. That's pretty much the only social media channel that Facebook as well, but that's my name,
Yeah,
just my name.
it don't matter.
What about you?
Make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. To my brother's YouTube channel, Henrry Offlimits. Make sure you guys follow the page, Fully Unofficial. Follow my Instagram, Fade Visual. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're on TikTok, everywhere, man. I will see you guys on the next episode. Peace.